Every Thursday I will now start to upload some tips and tricks related to FL Studio. In this first one, let's have a look into FL Studio 21 and see what are the news in this new update. Before to set up an instrument in FL Studio, you would have to go to the channel rack, add the instrument, place it on a mixer track, then you would go to the playlist and add the instrument there, name it, change the color. Then you would have to go into the mixer and then you would have to add the instrument and then you were set. Now with this new feature in FL Studio 21, they have made it much easier. So all you need to do is click the plus symbol in the upper left corner like this, select your instrument, and then you right click and you rename and you select a color, accept, and now everything is done. You'll have it in the channel rack, you'll have it in the mixer, color graded and ready, and it's linked to the correct mixer track. Also, when it comes to the sample previews, they have made it easier. You can select the volume when you do the preview. You can also right click on the instrument or the sample and you can add a tag to it. We can start by adding tag. We can make a tag called symbol. Then you can just right click and tag it. It's added to symbol. And that's going to make it easier for you later when you want to find your favorite kicks, your favorite symbols, as everything will be tagged and easy to find. If you right click the plus symbol, you will get a recording session directly into your playlist. So if you have your microphone set up, you can, for example, record vocals live into FL Studio using this function. The next new feature we will have a look at is the handling of samples in the playlist. So I've load up this sample for this purpose. So we grab this small triangle and then we apply the fade in that we want to use. You can also fade it out with the triangle on the right side. You can also adjust the volume of the sample with a small circle on the middle like this. You can pull it up or down. And this makes everything much easier, where you might have had to go into the settings of the samples before to make these changes, or even go into Edison. You can now do everything directly on the playlist. And also, if you want to change the size of the sample, you can select this new symbol to stretch the audio. And then you just highlight that, and then you can pull the sample to the desired length like this. And for this, you might want to go into this one and stretch the mode, or choose any other mode that you prefer so that you don't lose the pitch when you are changing the length of the sample. The next thing we will have a look at is the multiband delay. So we have patched this sample to the mixer on rack on channel 6. We have channel 6 selected. We add the multiband delay. And this is a very powerful new VST with a lot of different presets. And you can also adjust the settings yourself. We'll have a quick look at some of the presets that are included. And this is how it sounds without the multiband delay and with the multiband delay. So let's try some different presets. And we can also set this up manually, so I will add some delay to the higher frequencies. And we can switch it around, we'll have it on the lower frequencies. And the volume can also be changed by frequency. So let's say that we want to have high volumes on the lower frequencies. Very useful. And also the panning can be done by frequency. So let's pan everything to the left. Now we panned the higher frequencies to the right. So it makes a wider sound. So that's just a few of the functions you will have in the multiband delay. I could probably spend much more time on it because there is so many possibilities and so much to be done in this new VST. I recommend that you play around with it to get to know it. And the next new addition to FL Studio 21 that we will have a quick look at is the Luxeverb. You have a lot of different settings you can make. We will have a quick look at some of the presets. We have a huge selection of presets that have been categorized into appropriate categories. Let's try out a few of them. Medium room. Or let's go into a damped drum hole. I have no idea what that is. Or a lush pad hole. Monty large hole. And a bottomless pit where you have the fifth down. Or we can just randomize and see what we get. That's fun. So yeah, you have a lot of different options in Luxeverb. And I also recommend that you go into this one and try out some of the new settings. And the last thing we will have a look at is the theme settings. You go to options, then you have theme settings, and you have a selection of different looks for your DAW. And you can also make your own adjustments to find the settings that works for you. Yeah, I think that's perfect. I wouldn't be able to find anything at all. And that was a quick look at some of the new things you will find in FL Studio 21. I will leave a link to the notes from FL Studio on the update in the description to the video. So be sure to check it out, and I will release a new video next Thursday with some tips and tricks related to FL Studio. So make sure to subscribe and follow, and if there is some content that you would like to see, then do leave a comment. It's much appreciated, and I hope you will have an amazing day, and see you in the next one.